guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Earlier I was making poulet chapatoulas and I had to dry out some bread. Actually it's for the andouille pudding, and I've caused my kitchen to go all smoky. Anyway, my name is Nicole if you're new around here, and welcome to my smoky kitchen that is like getting to me because it's finally burned off the bottom of my oven, but my house is completely filled with smoke. In fact, I think you can see it in this video. If you remember the other day, I was hung up on pies. We made a coconut cream and a chocolate ribbon. Today we're going to be making possum pie. Now possum pie is something that comes from Arkansas, and I'm very close to Arkansas, but I'm not. Anyway, I'll give you a little more story toward the end about possum pie and its backgrounds, but let's make a possum pie to go with my poulet chapatoulas, alright? Okay, stay tuned and let's make this. For our possum pie, the things that we need are a block of cream cheese, you need 3/4 cup of confectioner's sugar, you need 1 graham cracker shell, you need a 1/4 cup of pecans. My family can't eat nuts. I can, but the rest of them can't, so I leave them out, but if you want nuts, go for it. 1 3/4 cups of cold whole milk, vanilla extract, it's 3/4 teaspoon, or else measure with your heart. Instant vanilla pudding, you need 1/4 cup. You need 1/3 cup of instant chocolate pudding. I buy mine at my local Amish store, so therefore it comes in bulk and I just keep them in containers. Then you need a 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream. It's still in the fridge because I don't want it to get warm yet. And then you're supposed to top it with pecans. Again, my family can't have them, but if yours can, 12 to 16.
The first thing you want to do is start with softened cream cheese. Now mine was not completely softened, so I just used my mixer and beat it up just a little bit. Haha, beat it up. Anyway, ran the beaters through it just to kind of soften it up. Then what we're going to do is we're going to add the confectioner's sugar and we're going to blend it until it is smooth. And then we need to smooth that into our pie crust. And if you're going to put your pecans in, now is the time to top the cream cheese mixture with the pecans. When you buy the store-bought graham cracker crusts, they come with that lid on them. Be sure not to throw that away. You'll use that later as your lid to cover this pie when you put it in the refrigerator. Next we're going to make our pudding layer. So you want to get a bowl and a whisk. This is where we're going to use that milk. And you want to add 1/4 cup of instant vanilla pudding and 1/3 cup of chocolate instant pudding. And then you're going to mix that for about 2 minutes until it is soft. Then you want to let it set and go ahead and thicken up for another 2 minutes. It's going to be jiggly, but it will not be stiff like pudding when you pull it out of the refrigerator. While the pudding is resting for the 2 minutes on your counter, go ahead and clean up the lid. Take the paper off and pull all that sticky off, and then just give it a quick rinse. and you're ready to use that as your lid when you put that over the pie. Now that the pudding has had time to set up and it's jiggly, kind of almost like jello, it is time to go ahead and add that to the next layer of your pie. Just use a spatula, spread it out, and then we're going to put it in the refrigerator for 4 hours. Okay, so possum pie. Apparently this is an Arkansas staple, and if you Google it, there's a lot of different information saying that it came from a newspaper back in the 1980s and that it hit another newspaper in the 70s, and apparently it's really famous at some restaurant. And there's different variations, obviously. A lot of people use a pecan short crust pie crust for it. Again, my family can't have pecans, so we went with a graham cracker crust. There's variations that call for chocolate custard versus chocolate pudding. Some people call it a 4-layer dessert, some call it a 5-layer dessert. Some people add their vanilla and chocolate puddings together, others separate them. Basically, it's just a play on words, and it's a way to freak people out because if you notice, possums tend to play dead. Possums are known for fake outs. They play dead when they're not. So in this sense, you're feeling like maybe you're going to be eating a possum meat pie when actually you're eating a really tasty dessert. So it's just kind of a fun play on words. Now that your pie has set for 4 hours, it's time to pull it out and top it with the whipped cream. I did my mason jar whipped cream, and obviously, as you can see, it didn't get as stiff as what I would have preferred, but I went ahead and rolled with it because I wanted to eat this pie because it is that good. So mine's a little runny. You can let yours get a little thicker using a mixer. I've had better luck and I've had worse luck. Today was a worse luck. But go ahead and cut huge pieces because trust me, you're going to want to eat this.